Always battling cognitive dissonance, anticipating better connections despite differences. Check. Alphabetic, acrobatics, I'm an addict. Amusing alliterations, audio antics. A beast on beats, blasting black alicious. Breaking boundaries and building bridges across the country and cross-continent. Concocting collabs with conglomerates and collectors. Convicted to create cool price and the content. Cautiously checking my core and my conscience. Dodging dangerous deckers of doom. Disasters dare to drag us down to the tomb. Arbitrary actions aren't all amazing. Allocated ambitions, anxiety allaying. They're building barriers to break our bonds. I'm blessing them with benevolence. The blasted bombs, I cope with chaos by clinging to Christ. Casting my cares down at the cross light. Congregating, conflagrating collections of creations. Crowds clamor, but ceilings commence caving. Dealing delectable deeds like delicious dishes. Diminishing and demolishing dishes. Destroying division and doing what's divine. Always attempting to provide and divine. Before you brutally bash the base of this basin. Give me space to greet my case with cadence. They're distracting and dispersing the diaspora. Damaging dreams with decoys that destroy you. Demon as devious derelicts. With delusional dialogues, dumbing down the dialect. You know what this is. Alphabetic, acrobatics. Yeah. Going at it like an addict with a habit that I can't quit. Executing at attaining educational elements. Entrance exams evaluate intelligence. Enormous effects of excellence. Evoking eloquent expressions of elegance. Fire up my faculty, confining freedom finally. Free from faulty fantasies full of fallacies. Ferociously fleeing fire that's fantastic. Flashy finales that praise the most fabulous. Fastening and fixing onto what's factual. A firm foundation and a noble road. Faith forged in flames, it's not a game. Gregarious greetings are great but all the same. We need to grow instead of just groveling on gravel. We were meant to glow, let's go, let's travel. Gift of gab, gift to God, gigantic glory. Gratifying his wrath, got gory. The gospel was given, causing goons in sin. Lost like Gilligan, to be born again. So God grant me grace to be good, please grab me. Get me out of my good grief. Graduated from grunge, he can grind me to greatness and godly grinding. Holler and hallelujah to the Holy One, His holy honor, the Father, the Son, God the Spirit. Highest homages to the God who keeps His promises. He heals and holds all of us in His holy hands. Hires us to heed to His higher plans. That's hope for the homies that were haunted. Hexes get hacked and halted. No longer held hostage to highness hindsight, nor hauling all this baggage and garbage. Indigenous immigrants imagining inclusion. Ignorant idiots ignite more illusions. Invited illogical thoughts to be imported. Incredulous imbeciles ignore what's important. Jonzoo juxtaposing chance for you to bump. They're jealous of my juice, justifying junk. No justice, it's just us, the rest jelly. Just stand firm despite jitters, baby. I represent for my Korean kin and my king. Hoping to help the kids grow and keep keen. Knowledge is knuckles, keep knocking to be known. But knowledge by itself is simply just know it. Lacking action will limit your learning. Latch on to love like a locomotive burning from a lonely latchkey. Lurking in the lull to lunging forward to where Leviathan goes. From lamenting and lethargic, lingering in lust, to leveling up, levitating with love. I laugh when I lose cause I got a large spirit. Lacing beats with limericks and lyrics. Learning to say less and to listen, no lackadaisical living. Learning life lessons, love, life, and live love. Let go of baggage and luggage that you lug. Breathing in these lessons in my lungs, letting go and letting God do what He does. Yeah, it's Jonzoo, that Korean American, launching fiery lines over beats again. I'm laughing cause they're lacking the love that I be packing in. Manhandling the mic into my hand like a magnet. Magical music, meticulous mathematics. A monster mansion, multiplying masterpieces. Master of ceremonies with the master thesis. Negating the nine-test, nullifying naysayers. Say your nightly prayers, I'm your nightmare. Negative Nancy's be notorious, yo. Narcs be nosy, I'm never nervous though. They're nagging with that nasty noise to be nefarious. I'm numbing my nerves with nostalgic notes. It's nothing nice, yo, it's none other than the ninja. Negotiated numerous numbers. universe. Omens occupy my origins. An OG orchestrated ostentatious ornaments, an optimist. But speaking of ominous, we're getting obliterated. Obvious, we're oblivious. The population plagued by pestilence. Pandemics be pestering these premises. I'm persistently pushing, pressing past the precipice, using prosperity to punish these pessimists. My prerogative to produce priceless pieces, promoting peace by means of precious pages, pumping out proper vibes to be positive. I'll pass on the propaganda and all the politics, pummeling my way through piles of problems, passionately pounding out projectile that be popping. The protagonist that got the power that's polished like a vulnerable wallet. My flow is in the pocket, positively preposterous. If you thought the opposite, what? You thought that John would quit? Never that. Keep the party popping with the vibes to be monstrous. I was on a quest, pursuing my queen, quelling my fears, question my dream, wishing to quench my thirst. I pleaded, quiet in the chaos within I proceeded. Not a renaissance man, I'm a renaissance man. No time for rest, I really must jam. Reared in the time of rallies and riots, reaching for a reason. Through all the ruckus, the road to recovery revealed revelations. We'll reach revolution with resilience and patience. Revivals require prayers and Bibles, so scrap the missiles, the rockets and rifles. Rhythm and reason and rhyme, I'm combining roles to battle the cage that's confining my mind and my soul, seizing the season. Wishing to be a free spirit that's seeing, scoping the scene with proper vision. A sight for sore eyes got me shifting my paradigm. So I must sacrifice subtle lies, suffer and strive for a better life. Stumbled and struggled, strained my stamina, strategizing ways to keep standing up. Used to stutter and stammer uncontrollably. Shout out to my savior for strength and energy. Gotta be more to this life than stats and salaries. I be screaming out, Lord please set me free from traps that thwarted me and made me topple. Throwing off my vices, going full throttle, trusting in the one who taught me to shine. Tactically leveling up till I thrive. Not a thermometer, more of a thermostat, telling you what temperature to keep it at. The underground underdog, utilizing lyrics to undermine the undulating ways of what's ubiquitous. Standing under the God of love, up above, understanding we can't undo these uppercuts. Very vivacious, vivid with the visions. The plot thickens like the viscosity of Vexo's rhythms. Gaining velocity in vain ain't everything. Used to vex vixens, now I vet the scene. Wagering the way maker hears my words, whittling out what's weaker in my worth. Wisening up, waiting in the water, walking in the will of my wonderful Father. I was waiting on my wages on the wait list, but the wages of sin were weighed on the greatest scapegoat who was stretched on the X. He saw through me like an X-ray and yet decided to bless me with bars like xylophones. Sick with it, scaring all the xenophobes, not spinning yarns just to yell, bruh. Yellow man with real stories to tell you. I don't yearn for my younger days, cause yesterday's youth yielded who I am today. Yoked in the spirit with zeal, for real. Ain't nothing zesty, I'm just ill. They told me to chill, keep it zen, dude. I'm wild with the pen, breaking out the zoo. Used to mess with zippos and zigzags. Jonzoo, zoom into the zenith when I spit raps. My God created everything, A to Z. I killed the alphabet and killed the beat with my recipe. Yeah, rest in peace. Now I'm thinking it's time for me to catch my Z's.